Osama bin Laden has been our nation's #1 enemy since September 11, 2001. He was leader and founder of Al-Qaeda and was thought to be responsible for bombing United States embassies in Kenya and Tanzania in 1998, and he proudly claimed responsibility for over 3,000 deaths in the World Trade Center. This caused the U.S. to put a $23 million reward on his head, according to Forbes magazine's World's Most 10 Wanted list. Before 9/11, the U.S. was working with him against the Soviet Union. After the Cold War, he was found and interviewed in 1998, and he said, "I'm confident that Muslims will be able to end the legend of the so-called superpower that is America." This is from his obituary in the New York Times. Him and Al-Qaeda gave money to many other terrorist groups, but the most beneficial for him was the Taliban, and in return they gave him refuge and a base for a holy war. He was thought to be partly responsible for deaths of U.S. soldiers in Somalia and Saudi Arabia and the first bombing at the World Trade Center in 1993. In 1998, he declared it the responsibility of Muslims to kill Americans wherever they are found. After 9/11, he sent many videos to the United States. In this, he was quoted, "We calculated in advance the number of casualties from the enemy who would be killed based on the position of the tower. We calculated the floors that would be hit and would be 3 or 4 floors. I feel most optimistic of all of them." The hijackers of the planes did not know what their mission was until right before they boarded the planes, and they were only told beforehand that this was going to be a martyr trip. The day of his death, his home was infiltrated by United States Navy SEALs. He resisted arrest and was shot in the head and killed. After this, President Obama made a speech to the United States, saying, "For over 2 decades, bin Laden has been Al-Qaeda's leader and symbol. The death of bin Laden marks the most significant achievement to date in our nation's effort to defeat Al-Qaeda. But his death will not mark the end of our war effort. There is no doubt that Al-Qaeda will continue to pursue attacks against us. We must and will remain vigilant at home and abroad." This is President Obama quoted in the New York Times. And that was the beginning and the end of Osama bin Laden.